Today is December 15th, 2024. Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. So I came across a prayer today, and there was a verse that really stood out to me, and I want to share that with you. It is in Isaiah 40, and it's verse number 8. And it reads, "The grass withereth, the flower fadeth, but the word of our God shall stand forever." And I believe the reason why that stood out to me today is there is so much going on in this world. And it's easy for us to get caught up in what's going on. It's easy to get fearful, right? Especially when it's all around us. I mean, there is so much going on, so much weird and crazy stuff, and so much being revealed and what have you. But we always must remain centered in Him, right? Always keep Him in the center of our lives. Like, no matter what is going on in the world, remember that He is God. And there is nothing the enemy can do to God, right? God is much more powerful than the enemy could even imagine being. He thinks he's all that, but trust me, he's nothing. He's nothing but a cockroach that we can just stamp on because we have Holy Spirit in us, right? So let's come back to the Word. Let's stay grounded in the Word. And remember that He is a faithful God. He is a faithful God. He will always keep His promises. It may not be when we want it to or the way we thought it would be, but He always keeps His promises. Just because it's not the way we thought it should happen doesn't mean it didn't happen. Right? So let's always stay centered in the Word. Stay centered in Him. Keep Him in the center of our lives, right? By always having His thoughts in our mind. And what I mean by His thought is His Word, right? What are His promises to us? Is He telling us to be afraid? Is He telling us to freak out when stuff goes on in the world? No. What does the Word say? The Word says, first of all, not to be fearful. But it says to keep your eyes on things above. Keep your eyes on Him. Just like Peter walking through the water. As long as Peter's eyes were focused on Him, were locked in on Jesus, he was fine. It wasn't until he took his eye off Jesus and started looking around what was going on around him, that was when he fell. So when all heck is broken loose and all kinds of stuff is going on in life, stop and ask yourself, where are my eyes focused? Am I focused on what's going on, or am I focused on Him? Because as long as we remain focused on Him, as long as our eyes are locked in on Jesus, we have peace, right? And getting in the Word keeps us confident that He is a faithful God, and He will protect us and He will guide us. There's nothing that can happen to us as long as we remain focused on Him. but guarantee that all heck is going to break loose when we take our eyes off of him. So let's remember that, so that when chaos comes into our home, right, into our lives, stop and ask yourself, wait a minute, have I taken my eyes off of Jesus again? Because I guarantee you have. As long as your eyes are locked in on Jesus, you will be able to walk on water. What does that mean for today? That means that you'll be able to live life without all these attacks and these storms coming at you. They won't take you down. They cannot take you down as long as you remain your eyes on him. The minute you start giving attention to what's going on in the world, you're going to fall down. Just like Peter did. That was a perfect example of what we will be going through until he comes to get us. Or until we go home to be with him, whichever comes first. But it is more critical now than ever to keep our eyes locked on Jesus, because this is only the beginning of the storms. What you see in the world is only the beginning of the storms. We're going to go through much worse before it gets better. Now it's up to us whether we're going to choose to focus on the storms, or are we going to keep our eyes locked on Jesus? It is up to us, you guys. It is a choice. It is a choice you need to make every day, every minute. It is a choice. In every situation, choose to keep your eyes locked on him, not on the storm. All right, that's all. Love you guys. Bye.